How's it going, YouTube? DMTombstone Belts back here again with a brand new video. Not video. It's a brand new episode 39 of my live stream of DM Tombstone Live. It's a little earlier than normal, but hey, hold on one second, folks. Allow me to, oops, no. Is there a way I can send? Oh, I can start a poll, start a Q&A. One second, folks. Hey, sorry about this, guys. I'm just sending links out. Sorry about all those, folks. Yeah, I was just sending out links to people. Hopefully they'll come join live. And, yeah. And obviously my buddy Frank and I did some videos. We did a collab video. If you guys check it out, it's on the Frank and DMT show. Excuse me one second. All right, folks. Sorry about that. Just getting my lunch. Oh, wow. 6 people in. Hi, guys. Welcome. Welcome. Thanks for joining me here on DM Tombstone Live. And, wow. JO Gamer Prime. Hi, JO Gamer Prime. Thanks for being part of my live stream. Yeah, yesterday was okay. And I'm doing stuff with my buddy Frank. Usually he comes every week or so. Hold on, one guy. I got a message. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, but Dead Boy, Sigma. Okay, hey, Dead Boy. No. Oh. WrestleMania is coming up soon, and I think, does anyone remember if there was a TLC paper PLE that happened this year? Because I don't think I ever seen one. Have you? Let me know if you have, because I don't think there's ever been a TLC this year. In fact, I don't remember a TLC for the last 2 years. I think WWE has gotten rid of TLC. Let's get it in. No. I thought I put a lock on that door. Sorry about that, guys. Corbin Cryer. Wait. Hi, Corbin Cryer.
TJ, you better answer.
If you guys hear a noise in the background, I do apologize. But yeah. So, updates on what's been going on with me. What are you eating? Leftover pizza. And cheese bread. Yeah. So, as you guys know, every time I do this DMTombstone live stuff, everything that happens is unscripted, it's unsanctioned, it's whatever happens, and just knowing we're going to try to keep it as family friendly as possible. So try not to be posting no racial slurs, no nothing about race or religion, because that's not what I do. I just want to keep it mostly about how it is for my channel, like about wrestling and wrestling belts or something like that. Of course, last night about AEW, seen that just before the pay-per-view. I think that's on tonight. You know what? I think it's also on Amazon Video. I mean, chance to see Adam Cole become a world champion once again. Be a shocker. Against John Moxley, who does not have any of his Death Riders again with him. Johnny West. My girlfriend is disabled. She broke up with me, so I stole her wheelchair. Guess who came crawling back? Oh. Johnny, that's a bit messed up, but yeah, I can see that type of joke. Sounds like the joke that I heard from Anchor Grandpa. You a big wrestling guy? LMAO. That was a good one. Damn, dad jokes. Well, favorite wrestler of all time? Undertaker. Mine's Kurt Angle or Booker T. Don't get me wrong, Booker's a good wrestler. I met him. Damn, he's a big dude. I've seen Kurt Angle at some cons. I wish I would have met him. Yeah. Robert, Ultimate Warrior. Well, as I said, Ultimate Warrior, he was okay. It's awesome. I broke my ribs in school. I got tackled into the bleachers. Well, damn. Man, what the hell happened, man? Sounds to me he got into a school fight. Must have pissed somebody off. We were just playing jackpot. Oh. Oh, I think I remember that game, Jackpot. Well, man, sounds like it was a messed up game of Jackpot. I used to be friends with this kid that traveled around doing amateur wrestling. He was nice and had a kind heart. Oh. Get mad that I kept catching the ball. Oh. Hey. Yeah, Tom, it's not my fault you suck. And pretty sure that you said that, Austin. That's probably why he did that. Yeah. I mean, some people could definitely be like sore losers. Probably. Probably. How would it be probably? You were there. Combat Dummy says, there's some poor bastard stream above you. He's healing himself for viewer count, and it's not working. LOL. Oh. Man, Austin, you're trying to make me laugh and choke on this food, man, for saying that. I mean, I know it probably hurts. I mean, most people could have get a fractured rib from even sneezing. Hey, I dislocated my shoulder from sneezing. On a Sunday, it too is the same. What, nobody streams on Sundays? Am I the only one? Yeah.
I mean, these numbers is 11,000 newtons, which is about 2,000 pounds. That'll probably sever an arm or leg. Maybe like taking a jackhammer to somebody's head. Nice. That's what we find out. Ballistics jail core setup. Oh, much more fun.
Enter the samurai, a victim made from gel that matches the
My principal sneezed and broke a blood vessel in his eye. Oh. Yeah, a sneeze can be very powerful. Sneezing dangerous, for real. Oh yeah, sneezing it puts a lot of force and pressure just to get shit out of your sinuses.
Extremely devastating. You literally chopped this body down to size. In my 10 years of emergency medicine experience, this type of injury happens when, like, a train runs over somebody. Pretty big guys don't think he's gonna make it. This dummy's a little bigger than your average samurai, so I mean. Yeah, he's a lot slower too. Samurais are known for speed.
What?
Oh, no problem. Check this out, guys. Here comes the pain. It's amazing how you see the rib cage kind of absorb all that pressure, but unfortunately, it can't absorb all. Yeah, it goes beyond that, and it does damage. The computer account for body parts.
Millions of years of evolution and sneezes kill us. Oh.
We'll do something custom. Captures your complete lack of technique very nicely. Surely you would kill your usual victims of women, unarmed children, baby. But you have to understand the helmet covers the head, the neck. It's no damage. Even if the Viking hits you with your little armor on, he's gonna break the shoulder. He's gonna break your neck, even if you have the helmet on. All right, let's add some realism to this experiment. Now this is the Kabuto. He'll be lucky if he hits it square. Even if he does, it's nothing but angles. It's gonna deflect upward. It's time for you to go to town on the scale.
And we're calling that even the next deadliest thing is sneezing. Am I tweaking or is that a Titanic poster flip? No, it's a regular Titanic poster. I think just the camera's set off weird because it's reversed. But yeah, that is a Titanic poster. I'm a fan of history in that. So I'm a big fan of Titanic. But that makes sense. As you can see, my shirt is reversed on the camera, but as the camera facing towards me, it makes everything mirrored for some reason. Unless I have it away to where I put it to a mirror and then it makes it the right way. Yeah, but it's messed up.
The Japanese culture believed that when it came to samurai, there wasn't a moment to lose in his training.
What did you believe? An explosion or an iceberg brought it down? I'm personally iceberg. I believe iceberg. But I do believe there had to have been some form of a boiler explosion that could have led to a weakening of the structure for it to be broken in half as well. or a way to cause the stern to look as destroyed as it did.
Often set by duels to the death.
But yet none of us were alive back in that time to see what actually happened.
Samurai trained endlessly, seeking perfection of mind, body, and weapon.
The samurai believed that an educated warrior was a more lethal one.
A Viking's education was more basic. He killed to survive and to fulfill the will of
Me and my friend were doing a project about making a story, and he started talking about World War II, and supposed to be talking about 400 years before that. I don't know. Since, since people reported not seeing iceberg, it was pitch black, but seeing an explosion. Well, they heard an explosion. I mean, contact them if you want to know more about Titanic. I say check out another YouTuber's channel, Historic Travels. I've seen his, been on a couple of his live streams, talked to him about it. There had to have been some form of explosion, especially the fact when the second funnel, like they claimed when the second funnel fell off, there was sparks and flames coming out of it. Unlike the first or third and fourth funnel. Had to have been some form of explosion. And two, they're saying about an explosion because of the sound they heard when the ship broke in two. I mean, a ship that's 800 feet long and weighs nearly 46,000 tons, when it snaps, because say it still can only take so much until it just comes apart, and when it does make a like a horrible sound. But yeah, now you got me into like talking about history here on my live stream. I do believe Historic Travels on YouTube, who I think is doing a live stream sooner or later today, could probably tell you more about it. I mean, yeah, it was, and two, I don't know if it was exactly pitch black. It's just there was no moon. The stars and that were out. It's just with no moon, it was a lot darker than normal. Yeah. Yeah. But I'll keep you guys updated on what's happening with me, but I'll see you later. Okay, see you, Austin.
The Vikings went into battle and they raped and they pillaged. The samurai, on the other hand, lived and died.
So, if you want to know what's been going on with me, I'm now still working on getting more stones in to get them restart my belts, and I switched over from using Swarovski crystals to cubic zirconias. If you guys seen like cubic zirconias now, I'm probably starting to use more on my belts because much more to the ones they use on TV, because those ones they are cubic zirconias. And I'm starting to restone the other three belts, like the red universal. I'm starting to get that one done. I hopefully get to finish that WWE UK title, and I'm starting to work on the WWE Undisputed. I got 8 of those, 8 stones on that one replaced. But yeah, I'll be right back. Excuse me for a second, guys. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so I've been trying to do this for a little bit, maybe around half hour, then I call it a day. It seems to me like I hardly could get anything from Dex or Stephen Hammer, but Stephen Hammer I understand because don't forget he's a married man. He's dealing with he's got to take care of his wife. His wife's been dealing with medical issues, and again I say my prayers and thoughts go out to him and his wife. Hope his wife is doing better and doing okay. But I understand many times he has to take care of her. Many times he can't do a lot for obviously a simple YouTuber like me or other stuff out there. But when he can, and that's why I respect him, and that's why he's a good friend. Dex, I'm pretty sure he's busy with other stuff too. Right. That's why I only send links. I don't say like, "Come on, man, join, come on." Like I'm not trying to force people into join the live stream, you know. But I say plus 2 things, guys. I'm getting closer and closer every day to reaching my goal. At least within the next couple. I mean, 3 months in, I'm already maybe 42 away from 700. I mean, it'd be funny. I do like if I get like I say, it's getting close to 660. Imagine I get like 666 subscribers. Ooh, the devil's number. Then again, Gunther was a Intercontinental Champion for 666 days. But yeah, so do some filling the time. So as well, I've been in contact with Hassan and as well another person. Have you heard about the Bismarck? I've heard about it. I mean, I've done tech history classes about it. I know the Bismarck was like the biggest battleship in the German naval force for Germany, and it was like literally a unstoppable tank or unstoppable warship. It got sunk first day, but it may have sunk on its first day, but it was well known because it took a whole fleet to try to take that ship down. But don't forget, it took out half of other fleets on those first days too. I don't know if it sank on it. I mean, it got sunk first day. I mean, not quite sure, but I do know it put up a hell of a fight because it was taking out other ships left and right. It's like the Tiger tanks. Tiger tanks literally were decimating every type of tank out there during World War II. Only problem was because it had a flaw, its weak spot was in the back. But and as well, there was more numbers on the tanks on the enemy side for the Germans or our side. We made like 100,000 tanks compared to like their 20 some thousand or that. Literally, we outnumbered them like 20 some tanks to one Tiger tank. They could be taking out 2 or 3 at a time while the others could be blasting them. Bismarck sunk 1 major ship and majority damage. Actually damaged 5. Yeah, but it's still well known of what they could do. But because the Bismarck was one big ass battleship. That's why I know it was the biggest battleship probably known in the German fleet. It was probably bigger than any of our U.S. Battleships. Like that, bigger than the Arizona or I think there was the Missouri or one of those two. Shoot. Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second, folks.
Like he would not fight fair. He was there to win, to kill you, and to take your possessions and bring them back and feed his own family.
Samurai style of fighting is built on skill and precision, and nothing sliced as finely as the Naginata. 7 feet
Oh, wow.
by a razor-sharp blade.
This fine blade was first used by the monks in monasteries because there used to be a lot of.
All right. Yeah, so I remember hearing about the Bismarck when I was in high school. I think I was a sophomore at the time when we were doing history, talking about like World War II and that, and the Bismarck was up there. So yeah, I know a lot about the Bismarck, but I'm saying. But like I said, guys, I've been in contact with Hassan, and hopefully, I know sometime this week I'll be getting something from him. Just keep it, hush hush about it. Titanic was longer was longer by 59 feet, 18 meters. Well, I know there was something about the Bismarck that was much different, but yeah, like Germans had the airship, the Hindenburg, and that one was about equal to the size of the Titanic, except it was Titanic of the air. Bismarck was wider and had a taller structure due to its superstructure and guns. Oh yeah, their guns. The Bismarck was obviously a warship, so yeah, it would have tons of guns that would easily be able to destroy, sink, if not yet incapacitate a ton of ships and in the Army's fleets. In fact, that's why Germans were saying that the Bismarck was like the number one of their armada. My head. Bismarck was heavier when fully loaded, though their weights were similar. Well, the Titanic was bigger. Obviously, it was weighing about 46,000 tons, which, if I recall, would be equivalent to about maybe, I'm trying to remember, about 1,000,000 pounds or so. Let's say 46,000 tons. Because if I know about tonnage, 2,000 pounds is known as a ton. So it's literally 46,000 times 2,000. We'll be talking about nearly about 100 mil, almost close to 100 million pounds. Yeah, about. Yeah. Its nickname was literally Floating Fortress. Well, I'm pretty sure because it took a lot to sink it. Think it. If it was like I think I recall, it was like it was going into battle against literally an entire fleet of enemy ships, and it literally was battling through them. I think, like you said, it sank one major ship and damaged 5. Pretty sure it was doing that on its first day, and it had to take like 20 some ships firing at this fort, like the floating fortress, in order to take it down. So yeah, the Bismarck was definitely a hard ship to fight with. After all, if you were going into a sea battle and you see something that's about the size of the Titanic, but literally loaded with weaponry, and they say it can literally, and you're on a ship that can, just one blast may take you down, yeah, you're going to be nervous going up against the Bismarck. It was like I was saying, like World War II, imagine like our allies going onto the field on land, and all they're hearing is MG-42 rounds firing off. That. I don't like literally, and you're hearing like they've made preparedness videos for World War II soldiers to know what the sound of an MG-42 sounds like. So when they hear that, they know what they're going to go up against, and they know it's not going to be an easy day. There was a reason why the MG-42 we nicknamed the Hitler's buzzsaw, because it would literally cut people down. It was literally sound like a gun that no one's ever seen before. Bismarck was engaged by a massive British force, including aircraft, and the HMS Ark Royale crippled its rudder with torpedoes. Battleships HMS Rodney and HMS King George V pounded with heavy shell fire. Well, yeah. Then again, it was trying to be it was trying to be like a bully, but when it was outnumbered, like you're saying, like 5 to 1, if it's getting fired at it all around, including with the airships dropping up on them. So basically, it was surrounded all 360 all around, and there was no way for it to defend itself. Yeah, it would end up in a battle like that. Cruisers HMS Norfolk and Dorsetshire ripped apart with bullets and finished it off with torpedoes. Yeah, but that's what I was saying. The Bismarck, I mean, it could have been one of those like hard, destructive ships that everyone would have dealt with. The only problem was one ship going against an entire fleet from the British ship, naval force. That's like, you're talking about like 10-1. Bismarck, I mean, even though Bismarck was probably one of the biggest battleships that Germany had, and was probably the toughest, only problem was it went in on its own. It was outnumbered, outgunned. Obviously, they were battling to the end. That's basically what the Bismarck was. It was literally going to go in, guns blazing, and it was going to, if it was going to go down, it was going to go down fighting. Wow. Alright, well, we've been over 30 minutes now, so wait. You think the people aboard the Bismarck knew that they would die when seeing the numbers? Well, I gotta say, when it comes to war, you gotta be trained to know what you're gonna go up against, and I'm pretty sure every side knew what would happen. Even if they were outnumbered, they had to know, because they are like Audie Murphy, the most decorated U.S. Soldier of World War II, who won a Medal of Honor, because he took on an entire fleet of German soldiers on his own. His entire platoon was wiped out. There was 2 times that he literally did that. He was on his own, taking on a platoon on his own. It was literally one man taking on like 20 to 30 or 40 some soldiers. And one time he had to get onto a gunner that was on a destroyed tank. It was on fire and it could explode at any moment. He literally took onto the gunner and fired back onto this platoon to the point he killed enough of them to where they had to retreat. And by the time he got off that tank and knew he was safe, eventually that tank did explode. So think of that. One man, knowing that he could have died any moment, he knew the fact he had to do something, and he couldn't just stand there and take the things for himself. Speaking about people soloing a platoon of men, have you learned about the sniper White Death? I know certain things about history. I never heard of the White Death guy, but I do know like certain people. Like I've watched Lock and Load with Arlie Ermy, who talks about certain things, like how he talked about a guy named John Bass Salone. I think he had a M1917A1, a water cooled machine gun from Browning. He literally picked the gun up. He was solo, and he literally fired it off a platoon. And that, too, gave him a Congressional Medal of Honor. I think people literally go way beyond the Call of Duty. And even though their whole platoon was wiped out, they're the only lone men. They know, and in their mind, they're thinking, I have to do something because I'm not going to just stand here and get captured or get killed, because most in the ways of war, and especially dealing with people like the Nazis, they would most likely end up killing the guy. He's like, if I'm gonna die, I gotta fight for my country, and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die fighting because I'm gonna take some of these guys out with me, and that's what helped them survive, but as well helped us win the war, because they go way beyond their orders, beyond Call of Duty, and would know I'm gonna fight to survive. That's what they did. The White Death was a nickname to Simo Hanya, a Finnish sniper who became legendary during the Winter War of 1939-1940 between Finland and the Soviet Union. Well, wow, I didn't know that. I think I heard about that once, but yeah, it's pretty cool. had over 500 confirmed sniper kills, making him one of the deadliest snipers in history. Well, damn. I mean, I'm pretty sure that, I mean, yeah, that'd be something. I mean, I know we had other stuff out there. Like, I think there's one American sniper in Vietnam that actually holds the record for the longest sniper kill. I think it was almost over a mile away or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyway, I got to probably cut the video short. I got a few things to run to do and hopefully get a haircut. As you guys see, I got long ass hair. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget, or enjoy the stream. Don't forget to like it if you haven't already. Also, check out my channel with the 420 videos up there. Like, share, and subscribe. No problem. Like, share, and subscribe as well there. If you haven't subscribed right there, guys, if I get closer to 700, once I get to 700, it'll favor you guys. Right? And as well, follow me on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96, and as well on Instagram at Damien96, where I usually post stuff there before I post stuff here on YouTube. And of course, shout outs to Stephen Hammer, shout outs to Dex. And as well, shout out to my buddy Frank, because we did a collab channel, the Frankie DMT Show, where we react to some funny videos and that. A recent one we just did yesterday. Check that out. Anyway, I'm DM Tombstone Belts, and for DM Tombstone Live, I'm signing out. See you guys next time.